Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I have beat that white monkey. Woot. So, I now, I now have this finger bone thingy. This finger whistle. Okay, and if I remember correctly, I can get the Mountain Echo.
You need something?
Hey, Sirtlin, how's it going? I have beat that white ape. And I also got it. Well, I suppose it's better than not going. So yeah, this prosthetic tool could be useful.
Another time that
I have a kitty with me. Ah, as in as in you're doing an exam right now, or that you're studying for it. And if you, oof. I was about to say, and if you're doing an exam right now, what are you doing here? But if it's a 4-day one, okay. But that'll be fun.
I'm glad you've...
Okay.
Goodbye.
I should probably give people some of my drinks.
My lord, I've procured the flower for the fountainhead aroma.
Oh? Was it truly blooming in the sunken valley?
Yes, deep within the valley.
So that is where the fountainhead waters pool deeply. You've done well to acquire this wolf.
Oh, and I also found the precious
I
bait.
see you've gathered some of the ingredients needed to create. Keep up the good work. So...
That is, but it is said that...
What's finding is let us gather...
I guess I have to go to the
Senpu
Senpu Temple now.
You're leaving, Wolf.
My lord.
Not that I know of. The the group chat's going just fine. I'm gonna take a look because there's been a lot of conversation. Yeah, it shows that you're still in the. It shows that you're still in there. You're referring to Normandy's lounge, right? If if you can't find it, I can boot you and then re-add you. Huh. But yeah, okay, because I'm actually technically the admin, so okay, you're removed, and now I am re-adding you. Okay, you have been re-added. Okay, glad that fixed it for whatever happened. But yeah, I also got the red carp eyes and the precious bait. So I guess I'm going to be going back to the area that you're like, don't die, and then I died. Because now I guess I need to get that mortal blade. Oh, it costs 3 spirit emblems. Okay, it ain't a cheap one then. Ow, that was stupid. What costs 3,000? What do you mean? I didn't buy a thing. Oh no, I was saying in 3 spirit emblems. Yeah, I was talking about the Mountain Echo. Mind you, I really like what the Mountain Echo looks like. Hey, Brian. How you doing? No, Hamster. I beat it on stream. Just go to my previous one. I beat it on stream earlier today. And I'm planning to clip it out so that it can be more easily seen too. Just because, as you didn't see it on stream, doesn't mean that it wasn't seen. Moon Knight, I believe, was there for the end of it. And upping the attack power helps. Yeah, you're mentioning that. Oops. That was dumb. Yeah, I am definitely going to be going back. Ah, it happens. Thing about soloing the Elden Beast is that the Elden Beast was one thing. Sometimes it's a problem when you're fighting more than one enemy at a time. And I wasn't exactly subtle on my approach. Yep, being a TLJ fan is quite the burn. Gotta say. Okay, doing this again. Uh-huh. Just so you know, Brian, I cannot see what what those emojis are. And take that, so you... Look what I just did to all those monks. And I say like I say a lot of other times, hamster, until I see you do it too, then I'm not that interested in you claiming that I'm bad at things. I did not mean to do that second missed ball. Or at least at the very least it can be, because by doing stealth, you can get a lot of the death blows in that you wouldn't otherwise. But it doesn't have to be a big part. It just can be. Like this. These big guys are a pain in the ass, but look what I just did to them. Yeah, I would say it's harder. But both are really good. Do not get me wrong. I might later. But right now, I am much more interested in this. God dang, he saw me. Ow. Fucker. Ouch. And that's the guy that tends to give me problems. Yeah, honestly, your trolling is getting kind of bad. You just keep on saying the same lines, dude. Whatever. Shit! Ouch. You got COVID. Well, that sucks. No. That's what's annoying. This is not a boss. These are two regular guys in this part of the temple. Ow. Those guys are pains in my asses. This game is the game isn't fair. So, you can fall from pretty decent heights in this game. Dang it. Oops. Well, it depends on what you consider magic, but yeah. So actually, I take that back. No, it's that depends. There's magic. I've had magic shot at me. There's definitely the magical stuff here. But I suppose it does kind of depend on what exactly you mean by that. Like, some of the ninjutsu comes close to it, so, But, like, just take a look at that friggin' headless ape. Do you not call that magic? And it using scream for terror. No. Not that I know of. It's a lot more grounded than that. Dang it. The guy saw me. Yeah, I do not feel the need to stick around for him. Again, kind of depends on what you mean by that. But more samurai type stuff. But I would say, in effect, yes, there are. Mm, I'm not sure. That doesn't actually mean all that much to me, to be honest. Because I don't watch I don't watch Naruto. Shit! Oh shit! That was not. Thing is that there's no need to actually fight everything you come across. Yes, I did. Wow. Yes, it is very much a story-driven game, but you can still go where you want to. And I thought you played enough of it to know that. Now, why did I fall? Because I was trying to run through and went, oh shit! Because this is as far as I've gotten, so... yeah. And when we say story-driven game, again, definitions. I think you played more than that. Not shit. Well, that's not sticking to it very much. Ouchie. But yeah, I need to know where to go. Uh-huh. Right. Right. Whatever you say there. The combat is not bad. Now you're full on. You're in full on troll mode now, dude. You and Hamster are joining up. Except yours is at least a little bit. At least your trolling is a little bit better. Yeah. You at least have an excuse. Well, I suppose that his COVID is excuse too. To be fair. What do you mean by exploding? Ow. Shit. I forgot to put the healing board on. I'm not sure what you mean by exploding, though. Oh, no, I know. When they explode, I'm using a special skill. It's called the blood smoke skill, I think. Basically, when I do that, I have to use some spirit emblems to make that work. But, but basically, if I backstab somebody, I can make their blood turn into smoke, so that I get so that I get to hide again. So I can do multiple backstabs, even if the enemy has already seen me. Let's see what the name of it is. Yeah, it's called it's the blood smoke ninjutsu. Well, yes. It's also very useful. And I'm really annoyed that I just let myself get killed like that. Again, in what way? You can customize the character by choosing different skills to go down. As far as no. Not that I know of, at least. Wolf is wolf. Unlike a lot of the others, your character has the personality of wolf, and wolf is wolf. If that makes sense. And now this is the blood smoke ninjutsu. I didn't even need to do it that time. Yeah, it's kind of supposed to. Because it starts out with him at the bottom of that well. He is he is a shinobi, dude. No, he is a shinobi. Samurai would not do the stealth that he does. Hey, come on. There we go. A shinobi is not a ninja. Shinobi are... No, not to my understanding. I don't know enough to argue it with you. If it matters, I can look into it, but I am goddamn sure that they are not ninja. Also, it's not ninjas, it's ninja. Ninja is both singular and plural. That I know. But no, I do not know enough about the subject to argue with you. But I know enough to know that it is not the same. I think I may have actually seen you arguing with Old Moon about this at some point. Okay. Now, I need to figure out where to go, because I don't actually have to fight those two dipshits. If I could figure out where I need to go. Oh, okay. No, they are not the same. But yeah. I don't believe you, and now you're giving me something for me to actually research. So a little bit of fuck you, and also thank you. I am not going to be arguing it based on just my little knowledge. Yeah. Do you know how much I trust Wikipedia as a source? Just saying. However, based on that, I will relent a little bit in me saying that I am certain about it. I still don't believe that they're the same, but you have given me enough to actually step back from saying that I am certain. So take that as a win. Because yeah, I don't normally step back on things like that, but I will step back on my certainty. But no, I don't trust Wikipedia as a source, as a general rule. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey. Okay. You see, the fact that Ninja is Japanese, I thought Ninja was Japanese. That's part of why I was so sure, because Shinobi, to my understanding, are... I don't know. Okay, you maybe do some... I need to do some thinking. Some thinking and some looking. You've actually given me a better source there. But I am not... I am not conceding it, but I am conceding all of my certainty. And again, take that as a win. Because I'm not actually trying to say, no, you're wrong at this point. I'm just saying I don't buy it, but this is now something I need to look into. So seriously, take it as a win. shit. Okay, that didn't actually get that guy's notice. I want to know if that guy's looking at me or looking the other friggin' direction. Nitro monocle it is. I could use some oil and burn him to death. I think that's him looking my direction. Oh, that's the guy who sees me. Okay. Ow. Well, that stealth one didn't work. And damn, I'm getting a lot of money from this. Going to this area gets me a lot of money. And experience, as long as you can just keep yourself from going too far.
You need.
Might be worth trying with loaded umbrella too. And I kind of want to get some of these things.
Idols are all I can. You only have faced, and I cannot. Another time, then I'll.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was thinking that there might have been another thing I could use at the Buddha, but nope. Just takes me to the one memory right for now, at least. Jesus Christ. Dude, I'm taking a look, but considering the fact that I'm doing no research myself, this is not even an argument right now. Okay? Again, you have shattered my certainty. I will look into it, including looking at the sources you're showing me. But I am not saying for sure one way or the other until I've had a chance to do that. Again, take the motherfucking win. Dude. Just saying. I've already told you. I am not. I am not saying one way that. Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, no. Okay, you have just ruined all of your arguments. That just that most recent one has convinced me that shinobi are very different from ninja. We're back to square one. That last one you just sent just completely just completely convinced me. It's shinobi are different from the ninja. I tell you. You're welcome. Ow. Fuck. Yep. You get a lot of money in this area. And some of the good ability increasing items. Then again, these monks are kind of pains in the asses. Damn, that just got me like 500 sen right there. And right now I'm just getting stuff for leveling up, I think. because I think there's some skills that might be useful for me to be getting. I mean, I suppose that I could use an Akko sugar or some of that stuff to help with those guys there. But, uh, but, but all jokes aside, assuming that you are right that a shinobi is a ninja, the answer to your question is I am that I am a ninja. So, yeah, there are ninjas. No, you're not a samurai. For example, in Ghost of Tsushima, d- d- doing the stuff with attacking from behind and things like that is breaking the code of the samurai. You do not have any. You have a code. The code is called the Iron Code, but it is not the code of the samurai. It is the code of protect your master's life at all costs. And if you lose your master, you get him back at all costs. So, no, you're not a samurai. I just thought that there were three different things: samurai, shinobi, and ninja. You may be correct that a shinobi and a ninja are the same thing, but you are not a samurai. So, under the assumption that you are right that shinobi and ninja are the same thing, they are definitely ninja because your character is a ninja under that. Oh, you're right. Ronin. No, you're right. You're right. Ronin is what I was thinking of. Thank you. Ronin. You're actually completely right. Ronin is literally what I was thinking of. Okay. I I'm still not fully conceding because I want to look for myself, but you just hit the nail on the head. That is what I was Ronin is what I was thinking of. And I'd had Ronin in my head whenever I was seeing Shinobi. So that is what I was thinking of. I still want to look at it myself before I concede that Shinobi is the same as Ninja. But you're 100% correct. Ronin is what I was thinking of. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking of Masterless. I still want to get behind that guy for a death blow, but there's the other one that's just like him up the slope. Bungo sugar could actually be useful. I have prosthetic devices that lets me do. Actually, it's not a bad point, to be completely honest. Because I do have something. It's not it's not arrows, but I have shurikens, and I've got some pretty kick-ass shurikens. To be honest, that is not a bad point. I have the Phantom Kunai, which is the shurikens, except magic. Because you get the loaded shuriken, spinning shuriken, the gouging top, each of which just take one spirit emblem apiece. Then you have the Phantom Kunai, and actually, I need to move back on something that I said before. Yes, I can shoot enemy ball and choose energy balls. The Phantom Kunai. Watch. I do not know that this is going to work well or not. But observe. It just doesn't do a lot of damage. I had him on the ground, and then the geography just kept me from doing anything. Ow! That made him go further forward than I was expecting. Ah, shit! I can take those guys if they come one at a time. Oh, nice. Did not know that. Yeah. Fuck off, fuckers. Yeah, but again, you don't have to beat everybody you find. It's just that I don't see where I need to go. There are some areas where I have not beaten everybody in front of me. I just run through some of the areas. And I did that recently, actually. The annoying thing is that I'm not sure where to go. Oh yeah, this is a Soulsborne game, dude. I will occasionally run through areas. You, in fact, saw me do it. I bitched about it when I was doing it in Dark Souls 3, but I did it. Yes, it does. That is part of the Dragon's Blood heritage. You... Actually, give me a sec. I will explain that in a moment when I'm not in the middle of fighting somebody. That is actually a very big part of the story right now. Oh, so, my master, he calls him Little Master. I think his name is Kuro. Oh, he has the dragon's blood, and the dragon's blood makes it so that you are not able to die, and after I saved him, actually, do you remember? I'm pretty sure you were here when it happened. Do you remember me beating Madame Butterfly? Tell me that first before I keep going, because I would like to make sure that you remember that scene. Okay, so you remember how I saved him from Madame Butterfly, and then I got, yeah, yes, the one that I fought before Genichiro, because I was like, fucking hell, and I went to fight her. The one in the memory, and I beat her, and I believe you said you brought honor to your house, and then I got killed in the cutscene, and you're like, then maybe not. Kuro, but the master, the little master, said, I cannot allow such service to go to waste. And then he did something. What he did was he shared the dragon's blood with me, because from his divine heritage. And that blood makes it so that I am unable to die and gives me the power of resurrection. That is actually what Genichiro was after when when he kills you, and then you still come back at the beginning of the game in the prologue, because you had the dragon's blood at that point, because that memory came before that. So that's why you actually survived. Lord Kur and Lord Kuro refused to share it with Genichiro, and that's why he was like, "I'm going to kill you," so that it it so that Lord Kuro will feel the need to grant me this. Kind of insane because, yeah. Well, if it just looks tiring, look up a Vadi video or some other person that covers lore, because I'm sure there's somebody out there who just actually talks about the lore the entire way through. If the game itself looks tiring, just find somebody who explains the lore to you, because I mean that's kind of cool too. But the reason why I say that this is important is that it, the reason I say that this is important is that Kuro wants to stop the dragon blood because he sees it as harmful to everybody. So he wants to sever the ties of the divine heir. So that is what I'm doing. I'm looking for right now. I'm finding the mortal blade because I need to get the mortal blade to be able to help sever the divine heritage, because you normally cannot get blood from him, and we need some of his blood for it. And you needed to get this. Yes, this is what causes the sickness, because when you resurrect, it doesn't hurt you, but eventually it pulls in the energy from other living beings and causes the dragon rot in others. It doesn't hurt you, but it hurts others around you. That's what causes the dragon rot. And Kuro wants to stop it. And that is what we were trying to do. So you need to get the mortal blade. Yeah. To be able to get the blood from Lord Kuro. You need this stone, and you need this flower that gives the fragrance, so that you can get to the divine realm, I think it is. And from there you can sever the divine heritage, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. And I'm glad that I was able to help make it make more sense. And I don't know all of it yet, because I haven't gotten to all of it. But that's a TLDR of the stuff that I have seen. And I just got 2 skill points. Woo! Well, they're still around. They're just sick. But I actually do get your point, and I don't know. And I think it's that the people with this. Well, actually, no. Unless you're the last person on Earth, there are people to lend it to you, because it just sucks it from the environment, to my understanding. So, yeah, unless you're the last person alive, there's still somebody to lend you their energy. It's not like they're offering you their energy. Yeah. It, when you talk to the physician, the last case of dragon rot that they knew of actually decimated the city that they were in, if I remember correctly, and they couldn't find a cure for it. You in this you helped her find a cure for it, but only you can only you, or I assume somebody else with the divine heritage can actually do it, because you need to use one of these things, the dragon's blood droplet. And that's why when that happens, I'm in the middle of throwing myself against the white ape, or throw myself against Genichiro, or throw myself against any particular enemy, and they keep getting, and people start getting dragon rot, I'm like, I will not heal it until I am done. Because until I am done, if I use this, I'm just going to waste it, because they're going to get it again. You see what I'm saying? Ah, shit, he's dumb. And yeah, it's immortality with, yeah, it, well, it's partially that, and it's partially that I'm like, okay, I just realized that I can get a good amount of experience from it and money, so I'm also just going, I'm milking it a little bit. But I am considering how to make, how to get past those guys, and I don't like looking up stuff, so I don't really. I want to know where to run through, because I don't feel the need to actually beat those guys, because I don't mind running past them. But was trying to run past them, that's when you saw me fall. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, I think I want one more, because I kind of want to get the latent skill suppress sound, because that'll help with the sound stuff. I'm almost tempted to just get this one, because I'd like to just complete an entire skill chart. For for the combat arts, the Ichimonji double seems the best of all of them to me. And it's interesting because it doesn't cost anything to use, but the Ashina Cross, which is the next thing after Ichimonji double, costs the spirit emblems. But I I've tried using it. It doesn't seem to be all that great. Actually, I'm gonna go to the abandoned dungeons for a moment because I want to check something out. Ah, oops. One thing that I find interesting about this versus the Souls games is that there is no stamina meter. There really is no stamina meter. It's just weird.
My dear Shino, the details are in the document I gave. Considering the nature of the information.
Yes, I know.
My dear Shino, the detail considering.
And I already got to see what's in here, dude. Now, I don't know. And this is something that I don't mind looking up, so I probably should. Because I'd like to know. Is there? Because because honestly, it's like from the Taro troop. Oh, there's 4 people watching. It shows me 3 here, so cool. But yeah, I'd like. I don't even know what the Taro troop is. I've heard him. I've heard the Taro troop mentioned. And actually, I'm gonna be back in a sec. Ah, okay. Because I have to go to the bathroom, so I will be back in a moment. Okay, so a Taro troop is is actually just must be delivered unharmed. But a Taro troop is those big ass guys. So how do I get it delivered unharmed to him here? Yep. Do you hear him going meow right next to me? Yep, that's my cat. And I guess that's how I got all the pacified agents I got, because I killed a bunch of them. Okay.
Data per.
Let's purchase some offerings. Ah, there's mask fragment for the dragon. Still, I'm gonna buy some coin purses.
May the departed rest in peace.
Well, if you want the answer from the health perspective, the answer is no, you shouldn't. But Oh, by the way, I'm hearing that Twitter is going to be dying. So, yeah, Twitter's going to die. It's going to die. Yeah, sorry. I don't buy it. Yep, rip Twitter. Yeah, meh is actually my response. For the last 3 weeks or so, well, actually, just for the last 3 weeks or so, has been saying it's gonna die, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. I I I believe it might crash this weekend, but guess what? It's crashed before. Yeah, I like Twitter, but I think it's really funny how much of the people on Twitter go, Twitter's cancer, but then they keep tweeting. It's like yeah, tw Twitter's cancer. I say while I'm on Twitter. It's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I get that. For, for myself, since I've always been careful about what I say, it's never caused me any major problems. But I'm also like, yeah, fuck off to a lot of the shit. I really do. I really am enjoying my surgical strike of blocks that I made. No, I know that, Certlin. I know that. Don't worry, I know. But my Twitter experience is a lot better now that I've made my surgical strike of you motherfuckers have get blocked. And honestly, with people like you and a few other people I know, that's why I really do sympathize with the I hate Twitter stuff, because yeah, I know how things have gone. But it's not just Twitter. A lot of that shit has happened. Yeah, but a lot of that shit happened not even on Twitter. It happened on Discord as well. It wasn't just Twitter. You ran afoul of, yes, it's the main battlefield with other areas that fuel it. It's not just Twitter, though. If it was just, yes, that's where it's public. But just saying, it's social media, and the problem is not Twitter. No, it's not restrained to servers. The servers are what feed into the public, dude. Just saying. Discord is very similar to the group chats. Nah. Yes, the private servers, the private group chats. There's not that much of a difference. Public servers. Public servers are only so public. But I'm just saying. I'll be back in a sec. I need to refresh myself. I'm gonna go look at what you said because it's gone past the point that I can actually see that at this point. One sec. No, no. If it dies, well, if it dies, you'll be happier, I suppose. But you don't even have to be there. I'm happier that you're there. But, eh. I don't agree, is the thing. If you hate Twitter that much, you can just stop using Twitter. So, saying, I'm going to be so happy Twitter's gone. Okay, then just don't use Twitter. Okay, if it actually is like that for you, then I guess so. But it's a drug that you're taking that is also making you miserable at the same time. And I'm sorry. I'm 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 actually sorry for anybody who's actually wanting Twitter to die, while at the same time wanting to be on it. If you think it should die, then get off of it. I don't want you to get off of it because that's how I talk to you. But I'm just saying I want to die means you want it to die. It means that you don't want to be able to talk to me on Twitter. It means that you don't want to be able to be in any group chats. That's what you're saying when you say you want Twitter to die. What you want is for Twitter to be a better platform. And that I understand and that I agree with. We do, and I don't like Discord. I don't look at Discord all that often. Have you noticed? But you're saying you would relish it if it died. You're saying you'd be happy if it died. So so if that's not saying you want it to die, I don't know what you're saying. But you'd be happy if it did. Yeah. Yes. And that's kind of what I'm trying to say. But if you want it to die, think about what you're saying. Well, not saying you want it to die, but think of what you're saying when you say that you'd be happy if it died. Would you really? It does fuel a lot of hatred. There's also good there as well. If it were to die, especially after someone like Elon Musk just bought the goddamn thing and is trying to make things better in a lot of ways, then this would actually be a sad time for it to die. I honestly think that under previous management, I understand that thought process a lot better. But right now, there's somebody who's in charge who is trying to change things. Whether you think he's doing it for good or bad, fine, whatever. But there's someone in charge who's trying to change things from when both of you have talked about how terrible the platform is. From when everybody else talks about how terrible it is. You have someone who's trying to change it. People may not like how he's trying to change it. I'm not trying to say you should like how he's trying to change it. But he's trying to change it. And at this point, you're saying, I'd be happy if it died. Yes. I think that it's extremely short-sighted to say it right now. I wasn't getting into any politics there, Sertland. I wasn't talking about Trump or any of them. I wasn't talking about LGBT or any of that. I was saying that we have somebody in charge who is trying to change the platform that you say is terrible. And well, in the midst of change, you're saying it would be great if it died. How about seeing where it goes before saying that? Eh, I think the entire thing's freaking hilarious, to be honest. And he hasn't done anything that's actually made me upset. But I'm just saying that this is not a matter of politics, unless you. Oh, well, I suppose, in my opinion, it's not a matter of politics. That is something that could be debated. So, if you think that's a matter of politics, fine. I understand. I didn't have much of an opinion on Elon before his takeover of Twitter. I actually was like, what the fuck with him? But after he's bought Twitter, I've been really amused, and I've been watching him, and I like what he's been doing. But yeah. And I understand if you ever disagree with me on it, and that's completely fine. And if that is something if that is something you would like to talk about, if I say if very clearly, because I'm not trying to say come on and debate me, bro. Oh, or anything like that. I'm not asking you to do that. But if you would want to actually come onto your stream and discuss this with me, it could be interesting. But do not feel like I am trying to call you out or anything like that. I don't even know exactly where you are on that. Okay, then do not. That is 100% fine. I'm not, like I said, I was not trying to call you out or any bullshit like that. Do not worry. I was just saying that it would be interesting to have the other side. But don't worry. You don't. If you'd rather not, I completely retract it. It was simply an invitation. That's all. Personally, I think that what he's been. No, that is not Phoenix. If that were Phoenix, I'd be calling him Rapid, dipshit. How often have you seen me call Phoenix Kai anything besides Rapid? I call you Brian. I call C. Kai Sertlin. And I understand that we have different views on how he's handled it. That's why I was saying that I thought it might be interesting. But I also know that you've caught a lot of shit for people coming at you for your opinions. So I would not want to put you into the hot seat unless you actually wanted to be there. Trust me, I'm not going to do that to you. Although, honestly, I think the hot seat would be more my seat. Because... you're welcome. But, frankly, the hot seat would be my seat. As far as the people that come at you. Because if your view is different from mine, guess which view the people that come at you for are going to have a problem with. It's going to be mine. I've watched what people like SK, yeah, and Jeb, and all of them have. I'm the one that they would be attacking, not you. Which is the reason why I thought you might be interested you might be interested in doing it, because it would be me in the hot seat, and it wouldn't be you in this case. But again, I have no interest in making you feel like you're in the hot seat, so don't worry about it. But in this one, you'd be the one that would be treated like the saint. I'd be treated like the devil, and I know that. Yeah, the way they put it is that when people talk about wrong think, and you don't need to use the word wrong think. No, and I get that. Hey, I take Ubers, and I get into really nice conversations with people. I've even had nice conversations with people that have the opposite viewpoint that I have politically. I can still do that in real life, but there are certain people I know that I can't. So you're still right on that. But yeah. I remember when I could just easily have a conversation with someone that I ideologically disagreed with, and we could walk away friends. Now to be able to do that, you need to have like 20 years of time with them, and then you might be able to. Now, if you don't know for sure that this person's a good person, if they show some wrong think, nope, let's get rid of them. Fuck off. I mean, for example, there are people that I am really good friends with, very good friends with, who are still very good friends with Joe Iorio. And I am happy that they are. I do not feel the need to tell them you must agree with me or else. Ah! For the love of God, no. Decide what you want. Make friends with who you want. I'm not going to tell you to be friends with. I'm not going to tell you what to think. Some of the most interesting conversations I've gotten into are with people that I fundamentally disagree with, but that those same people can be like, okay, we're still friends, right? Yeah, let's go play a game. I know. I didn't mean to get into that. I was just using that as the example of, oh my fucking God, I never wanted to stop being friends with him. He forced that, not me. And I never wanted that. And I would never want someone to stop being friends with him just because that happened. That's all I was trying to say. But, yeah. All right, this was me having fucked up. Oh yeah, I know. If Twitter goes down, then I still can. I honestly do not believe that Twitter is going to go down. But I have you on Discord. I have most of my good friends on Discord if I need to. I have not checked Discord for like more than a month. If I were guilt by association, So many people that I consider friends would not be friends anymore. But yes, Discord is good. It's good that it's there. I just don't like it. I like Twitter. I'm sorry. For some reason, I like Twitter. Actually, I wasn't even thinking about you, but you probably are not a bad example, to be completely honest. I know. When I think about alternatives, I typically think more about shit like Rumble than about Twitter. And on Twitter, here's the other thing, Certlin. I have over 1,000 followers on Twitter. I don't really want to lose that. So, yeah, yay, Twitter dies. I like having my platform. Thank you very much. Just saying. I am actually very pragmatic a lot of times. I honestly am more pragmatic than you might realize. Yeah, I'm sure it does piss you off. And I've never been suspended. I've never been warned, never been anything. So it's like, yeah, to have just died, I'd be like, yeah, I'd be pissed off. I'm just saying. And a large amount of people that I see saying that they'd be happy if Twitter died. If you look at their followers, a lot of them are over 100, are over 1,000K, and it's like, guys, you'd be happy if Twitter died? Would you really be happy? Would you really be happy? No, you wouldn't. There are so many people that saying that. Now, I know that you're not doing that here, but I'm convinced that a lot of people who say Twitter's cancer, and I'd be glad and I would be glad to have Twitter die. Well, you're doing this on Twitter. Yay. Oh, by the way, followers don't mean happiness. You're right. It's that I want to use my followers to help my YouTube channel. I want to use them. I want to use my followers, dude. They don't mean happiness. The numbers of them don't mean anything. But I would like to have it come along. That's all I'm saying. It can make a help because when you have 100K followers, then you can a lot of times bring them along to other platforms where you can monetize it. Or one of the things that Elon Musk has talked about is actually making it so that it's easier to monetize Twitter for content creators. And that is one of the things I'm interested in. I don't know how well he'd do it, but I'd like to see it. If he can do it, I'm aboard. Hell, even with 1,000 followers, when someone attacks me, I'm not alone. Which was proven to me when SK attacked me. You, along with many others, came and helped me when that happened, which I greatly appreciate. Because by me not needing to do it personally, it made it so that it was not a battle of ego. It was this dude actually is not that bad, guy. And yeah. Not just reassurance, it actually helps. So many people had my back. I can't say how appreciative I am of that. Because I honestly am appreciative of that. And you can hate Twitter as much as you like. It's fine. But hating Twitter while talking on Twitter is one of my funniest things, to be completely honest. And again, a lot of this may actually be agreed to disagree shit, and that's completely fine. And I'm okay with dropping it, by the way. I would just point out what I thought was just dumb. Yeah, exactly. I was trying to bring it back to where you said that's where that's where we wanted to be, because I did kind of ignore that, and I'm sorry. So I was actually bringing it back to what you're saying. That wasn't me saying like I was going, oh, we should agree to disagree. It's like, no, you actually said that, and that's what I was bringing it back to. Cool. Sorry for keeping it going after you said that. That wasn't the nicest thing I've done. I apologize. Because you actually did say that you kind of wanted to not do it, and then I kept doing it. That's my bad. I'm sorry. But thank you for just being. It's all good. That is completely appreciated, actually, because in my opinion, I'm the one that did bad there. Okay, cool. Yeah, that is a very good way to do it. I mean, frankly, on Twitter, if I don't know how much you watch me, but on Twitter, that's kind of how I am. I don't like getting political myself. And so, and when things get too much, I just kind of go silent. So yeah, I get that. Oh dear Lord, I'm not even sure I want to look. Oh God, yeah. If I wasn't streaming, I may actually get into there, but yeesh. No, it's a different group chat. Different group chat. Not you. Yeah. And Brian, I just took a quick gander. It looks to me like like it was just a motherfucking bug. That's what it looks like to me. I love when you guys say the group chat when I have to look. Well, yeah, but you guys talk about the group chat. How many group chats do you guys think I'm in? Do you think I'm in just one? I don't. I'm pretty goddamn sure that neither of you are in the same group chat. So, just saying. And I appreciate that both of you are tough enough to just know that it's nah. It's like each of you are like the like what's going on with the group chat? Okay, I look and it's like okay, I'm moving the edges. It's like cool, that's great. Then we have Morgoth or slash Brian going and check the group chat. It's like I know which group chat each of you mean, but nobody else does. No, certainly. That's actually what I'm saying. Each of you are talking about the one that I know. No, it's just fun. I'm just saying it's funny to me. That's all I'm saying. It's just funny. Each of you talk about as the group chat. And I'm just looking, huh? And for the most part, it didn't even occur to me. But then you're mentioning that you weren't getting anything. It's like in my mind, I'm like, yeah, because it's not in that one. But each of you talk about it as the group chat, so it's just it just amused me because since each of you say the group chat, that implies singular, and it's obviously not what either of you are saying, but it made me laugh. I know. Oh, ah, Brian. To us, your group chat is my main group chat. Now that's funny. You assume I have a main group chat. That's funny. And yes, it is a matter of perspective. But when each of you says the group chat, I know which one you're talking about. Oh, no, I misread that. Well, to us, our group chat is your main group chat. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that makes sense. And these are really specified things. I was just saying I thought it was funny. Deal with the fact that I thought it was funny. That's all I'm gonna say. Deal. I thought it was funny. Okay, there's this ass hat right here. I just want to get behind him for a moment. Got him! Woo! I just killed one of them. And it's honestly okay. I literally just thought it was funny. I'm sorry if it made anybody feel anything other than laughing. I just thought it was funny. Sorry, guys. Oh, that guy was so innocent. I just murdered the guy that just kept on trying to kick my ass. And that guy's coming down the trail. I just killed both of them. One sec. Actually, one sec. Okay, I, 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 I want to go see what you guys said. Oh hell yeah, you're actually completely right. That's one of the things I just did. Because I just love telling her. Yeah, because I literally was just telling her that yeah, I just was like, you know those two guys I was telling you that have been causing me problems? Yeah, I just managed to kill both of them. Now I need to go look around and figure out where to go so that even if I die after doing that, I'll know where to go. And she's like, oh cool. She doesn't watch a lot, but by the way, she actually is one of the mods on this channel. If I have problems, she's like, yeah, I don't tend to come, but if I'm having problems, she's all set to come to smite bots and shit to give me a hand. So yeah. But yeah, literally, I was just telling her about how I just kicked those guys' ass. Now I need to figure out where the fuck to go, because yeah, I killed them. Those are really good death blows I did, but aho, yeah, right up there, right up there. It looks like. Woo! But yeah, Brian called that right. I was actually just telling her about it. Now, actually, I have to send this I gotta send this to her. This is gonna amuse her. You're a nut bar, dude, but you're my nut bar. And I'm sending her the screenshot of the chat. Yeah, I know your patterns. Okay, so yeah. Woo! Let's keep going. And in this case, hell yeah, I didn't actually need to even run from them. In this case, I actually did leave if the dead behind me. And I love that. I left the dead behind me. That makes me happier. I don't really like if you earned yourself McDonald's if you want. But unless you're gonna keep watching me on your mobile device, then you cannot leave until I finish. Just say. But I guess you've earned it. You also know I'm giving you shit. Do whatever you want. Well, that works. As long as you're still on mobile, we're all good. I've already showed you the earphones I used. Trying to go down. Where do I go down? Or forward? Ah. Like, this is a little bit disturbing. It's like, ah. Where'd I go? You're gonna bring your PC. Well, if you're gonna bring your PC in your car, does your PC have access to mobile networks? Or are you having it... And by the way, my laptop actually does have this. Are you using your laptop? Are you using your mobile phone's hotspot capability to help your... Cool! Is that what you're doing? Because I've got that. I've got that too. Hotspots are awesome. Good. You should be. By the way, one thing that I really hate when I see, and you know I don't care about Asuka, not your bear dragon, but Asuka in Star Wars. And when people who claim that they love Asuka, and I see them write it as Ashoka, and I'm just like, you motherfuckers! I know how to write Asuka. I know how to say Asuka. And you write it as Ashoka. I don't care about her, and I care about her more than you do. Gah! But again, that was not about your beard dragon. I'm so glad that Asuka is there with you. Usuka? U-H? Suka? Oh, you're saying Asuka? Asuka. Actually, if it's important, could Asuka. That's weird. Ahsoka. Ahsoka? Okay. Then, how about those people who claim that they love her and make it Shoka. Ashoka. But Asuka. Okay, that makes sense. But those motherfuckers who claim that they love Ashika, saying that they love Ashika. And it's just like, you motherfuckers, if you can't say her name, even close to right, fuck off. Even when I say Asuka, I'm so much better than you. Asuka. That I have respect for that. Names are important. Say them right. And you motherfuckers who claim that you love a character and you just completely fuck it up, piss me off. Okay, this is one thing that actually yeah, one sec. Yeah, Ahsoka. I didn't see it as the but I see how you get the UH. It works. But even before this, I think that both of us can agree, and could agree even before all this, that the motherfuckers who say that they love of Ahsoka but call her Ashika because they do ASHOK. And yes, you can make that mistake occasionally, but I see that constantly. I'm like, no, if you can't spell her name, you are not her fan. You claim you're a fan and you're not. I don't care about her. I kind of like her. She's kind of cool, and I know how to spell it. You motherfuckers are not her greatest fans. You aren't. If you cannot, if your keyboard does not correct you when you put Ashoka in there, that means that your keyboard has been trained, because Ashoka versus Asuka, neither of them are dictionary words. The reason why one corrects to the other is because you've used it one way or the other, and it got into your dictionary. And if it got into your dictionary as Ashoka, you are not a fan of Asuka. You see what I'm saying? And yes, Brian, this is my ADD that you mentioned coming out. Just imagine my ADD, just in general. So what's that? You make me go between tabs. Damn it! Ah, because I can't see everything that's said a lot of times. Brian, is that real? I'd really like to know if that's real. So it was supposed to be originally Ashika? Seriously? Really? It kind of makes sense. And it doesn't change anything about my irritation with people who are claiming that they love Asuka and calling it and calling it Ashika. But Ashika actually rings truer. And that's why that to me that makes sense. But I still say fuck y'all when you say that you love that. No, exact. Oh, you're saying they changed to Asuka on purpose. Okay, okay. So it was changed to Asuka on purpose. It wasn't an that wasn't an accident. I thought you were saying that it was an accident. Then yeah. Thank you for the correction. I was just already like, yeah, fuck them anyway. But yeah. Now, if any of these people were trying to be fanboys of the original, fine, I get it. But I bet almost none of them know about about that inspiration. Even McDermott out. Now that actually makes sense to me. Ian McDermott probably knew the original. And I can actually imagine Ian McDermott actually using that's yeah, that's funny to me. Oh right. I was doing this shit. One second. Because to do this, we need to have the axe. Yeah, we did. Ah. Well, now it's equipped. Holy shit, this street's got like 210 comments. Nice. So, Okay, sorry about that. I actually literally had to talk to my wife for a moment, and what I had is that I was checking with on with her about something for tomorrow, and actually first before I say a thing, I'm going to look at what you're saying. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. They're just inspired by the name, and they change the letters around. That's cool. And I would just like you to know that I just showed my wife what you're saying and gave her the context, and she was actually really touched. 'Cause she's like, "Yeah, you do that. You did come out, and that's really cool that he sees that you do that." So you actually just got mm, some literal points with my wife. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And you might like to know that that you just got some points with my wife there, dude. And I'm actually going to bed pretty soon, right? At this point, part of it is because I am getting up around like 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and it's about like 2020 here. Woo! Yep, we can be friends because I somehow came into possession of a cam that may be called a rip of Wakanda Forever. And she and I may be watching it tomorrow morning. No, I use Central Time. But did I just actually did I just use military time? Because I do occasionally. Because I've got some reasons why I occasionally do use military time. It's seamless to me that at 10 o'clock p.m. is 2200. But I actually thought that I said at 1220 or something like that. But if I did, yeah, fine. And the reason why I use military time is because it's a lot easier when dealing with computers than PM, AM. It's so much easier to just say 0 to 2390 to 2359. Well, no, you. It's probably not that you're high. I probably did do that because, like I say, I've got reasons in my life that I actually do go 10 p.m. is fucking 2200. Bite me. When I don't want to do AM versus PM, I do military time. It makes sense to me. So I didn't think I used it at that moment in time, but I would not be surprised if I did just without thinking about it because I do that. I do that. Yeah. Maybe you're high, I don't give a fuck. I mean, there is that. But so, I am heading to bed momentarily. With my wife. My wife? And, yeah. I have screenshots. I made screenshots on purpose, dude. Since this is on the PlayStation, I can't actually switch over to those screenshots. But I can do a dramatic reading of that deal. Would you like me to do a dramatic reading of it? It was mostly on your side. Because my side was actually me giving you concessions. But no. You didn't dream it. I took screenshots on purpose. And I can show you that. And yeah, so from you probably should as well. Brian, I don't know what Brian needs to do during the day. If you remember, I actually gave you a few concessions in that. Because I was nice. I was not a complete asshat. But yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be heading to bed pretty soon. But you do have the respect of my wife, and that's actually not something that is always given. So you've got her respect from what I just showed her. So just take that as a win. And also I am going to look into Shinobi versus Ninja because you're right. I was thinking because I was thinking Ronin. You're right about that. So I'm going to look at Shinobi and Ninja. So I am going to look at that. So that's a win as well. But yeah. And just so you know, and I'm not going to say any more details than this, my wife knows most of the reasons why we had problems. So keep that in mind when I say that she's like, yeah, that's pretty goddamn cool. So yeah, just like me, she's willing to look over stuff. And from what I've showed her, she likes you. And that includes the shit that maybe wanna whack you pretty hard. So yeah, take that how you will, but I like you, and she likes you from what I was showing you. She was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And anyway, I am gonna go to bed soon. Have a good night. Woo! No, says the miss. Ah, the miss. Yep. You have not. And have a good night, both of you. Have a good night.